Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today with this video we are going to discuss about the MBA from Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur. So IIT Kharagpur accept the score of the CAT entrance examination for the admission process of their MBA program. So what about the eligibility criteria? For the IITs you need to fill up the separate application form. What are the important deadlines you need to follow about the IIT Kharagpur? What is the application fees? About the overall placements? That everything we will discuss with this single video. So here if we consider the overall eligibility criteria with the Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur, then you must have a bachelor's degree of minimum 4 years duration in engineering, technology and pharmacy, or a master's degree in science, economics, commerce with mathematics or statistics at bachelor's level. And if we consider the overall percentage needed, so 60% marks for the general, EWS and OBC candidates, and if we consider it in terms of the CGPA, then 6.5 CGPA is needed on the scale of 10. If we consider it for the SC, ST and PWD candidates, so minimum 55% marks are needed. So the CGPA of 6.0 on the scale of 10 is needed with the Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur. So here if we consider the overall selection process with the Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur, then there are two stages. Like first, on the basis of the minimum CAT eligibility criteria, the candidates are shortlisted for the personal interview round. Then the composite score is calculated and then the finally selected list of candidates is done. So here if we consider the minimum CAT 2024 eligibility criteria according to the category, so for the general and EWS category it is 90 percentile, for OBC 81 percentile, for SC, ST and PWD category it is 60 percentile. So the candidates who have this minimum percentile in their CAT 2024 entrance examination, so this percentile are considered along with their application rating. So this will be added and then the composite score is calculated, and on this basis the candidates are shortlisted for the personal interview round. So here if we consider the application rating score, so on the basis of your 10th, 12th, there is some rating score given with the Indian Institute of Technology Bombay. Like if your range of marks ranges in between 85 to 100 marks with the class 10, for that there is 3 rating score. If it is in between 75 to 85%, for that there are 2 points. If it is in between 65 to 75%, for that there is 1 point for the class 10. And if we consider the application rating score for the class 12, then if your class 12 percentage ranges in between 85 to 100%, for that there is 4 rating score. If it ranges in between 75 to 85%, for that there are 3 points. If it ranges in between 65 to 75%, for that there are 2 points. And if it ranges in between 55 to 65%, for that there is 1 point. And in the similar way, there is the application rating score with the graduation also. Like if the percentage score in BTech, BE, BPharm, dual degree, BTech, MTech, dual degree, BTech, MS exam, if your percentage ranges in between 90 to 100%, for that there are 7 points. If it ranges in between 80 to 90%, for that there are 6 points. If it ranges in between 70 to 80%, for that there are 5 points. And if it ranges in between 60 to 70%, for that there are 4 points. Then if we consider the percentage score in BSc, BCom and BA, so if your graduation percentage ranges in between 80 to 100%, for that there are 4 points. If it ranges in between 70 to 80%, for that there are 2 points. And if it is in between 60 to 70, for that there is 1 point. Then if we consider the percentage score in MA Economics, MSc, MCom and MCA, so if your percentage ranges in between 75 to 100, for that there are 3 points. If it is in between 65 to 75, for that there are 2 points. And if it ranges in between 55 to 65, for that there is 1 point. And if we consider the qualifications, that is MTech, ME, MS, MPharma, for that there is rating score of 1. And if we consider the professional qualification, for that also there is the rating score of 1. So there is some application rating for the work experience also. Like if your work experience ranges in between 180 to 730, you can use this formula and can calculate your application rating score for the work experience. So on this basis, the application rating score is calculated, and on the basis of your CAT 24 entrance examination minimum CAT percentile, the overall score is calculated, and then you will receive the call for the personal interview with the Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur. Now if we consider the stage 2, that is the final selection criteria, that is the composite score calculation. So in that 20% weightage is given to the application rating, then 40% weightage is given to the CAT 24 entrance examination score. In that 20% weightage is given to the VRC, 10% weightage is given to the DILR and 10% weightage is given to the quantitative ability. and 40% weightage is given to the personal interview. So on this basis, the composite score is calculated and then the finally selected list of candidates is done with the IIT Kharagpur. If we consider the schedule for conducting the personal interview with the Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur, then schedule 1 will be from 1st to 3rd March, schedule 2 will be from the 7th to 9th March, and schedule 3 will be from 21st to 23rd March, and like this way your personal interview will be conducted in the month of March. So this is all about the overall admission process with the Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur. Now if we consider the overall batch profile with the IIT Kharagpur for the batch of 2020 to 2024, so in that 30% candidates have the academic background as in mechanical engineering, 24% candidates have the academic background from the electronics and communication, 18% candidates are from the computer science engineering and IT, 9% candidates are from the electrical and instrumentation, 6% candidates are from the chemical engineering, and 3% candidates are from the civil engineering, and 10% candidates have the academic background other than all of the sectors. Then if we consider the overall work experience candidates have, so 15% candidates have the work experience in between 0 to 11 months. Then 54% candidates have the work experience ranging in between 12 to 23 months. 8% candidates have the work experience of more than 36 months, and 23% candidates have the work experience ranging in between 24 to 35 months. If we consider the overall placements for the batch of 2020 to 2024, then the highest CTC offered was 37.07 lakhs per annum. Average CTC offered was 20.83 lakhs per annum. The median CTC offered was 20.65 lakhs per annum. If we consider the domain-wise distribution for the batch of 2020 to 2024, then 29% placements were from the strategy and consulting, 22% placements were from the BFSI, 20% placements were from the supply chain and operations, 17% placements were from the analytics, then 4% placements were from the sales and marketing, and 8% placements were from the other than all of these domains. If we consider there are top 10% candidates are with the average CTC of 31.62 lakhs per annum, then top 25% candidates are with the average CTC of 27.45 lakhs per annum, and top 50% candidates are with the average CTC of 24.48 lakhs per annum. So here if we consider the important deadlines you need to follow with the Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur, so the online application for the MBA program has already been started and the last date of application is 5th February 2025. So this is all about the Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur. If you have any doubts, any queries in this, you can just let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching the video.